Despite the work that started at the landslide this week, the general public still won't be able to drive all the way up to the Johnston Ridge Observatory until next spring. But the state is putting in a detour to allow limited access for the Forest Service and to let those folks who had to leave their cars up there get them out.
So there was about 300,000 cubic yards of material that got mobilized.
Volcanic ash, woody debris, mud, and water wiped out an 85-foot-long bridge and 200 feet of State Route 504 last month. The cause? Likely the weather.
We had a cold winter, we had a snow buildup, and then we had hot weather for a short period of time.
DOT engineer Paul Mason is heading up the cleanup and reconstruction following the slide he calls catastrophic.
We estimate about 1,200 cubic yards every single minute, so that's about 120 dump truck loads of material floating by every minute for a solid half hour.
Rather than replace the bridge, a project that will take years and millions of dollars, the state is spending $500,000 to put in culverts and a temporary one-lane road to divert traffic around the washout. The DOT is working on a more permanent solution.
So I didn't think that would be that big of a deal, but seeing the pictures that you sent me, it's a little bigger deal than I thought it was going to be.
Tim Euler is one of the 12 stranded at Johnston Ridge by the May 14th landslide. A helicopter rescued everyone and no one was hurt, but 7 cars were left behind. The evacuees were originally told it might be next year before they'd get their vehicles back, but this project could make that happen next month.
So it's like, huge thank you. You know, I understand this stuff takes time, and I think when we're done and we drive off with the car, we're going to be like, you know what, that was actually a pretty fast turnaround.
For the nature of what this slide is, I think it's pretty fast.
While the public won't be able to get up to the Johnston Ridge Observatory until next spring, there are still plenty of spots to check out the volcano along Highway 504, including the old Coldwater Lake Visitor Center. After the landslide, the Forest Service decided to reopen the center to the general public. At Mount St. Helens, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.